What's up, guys? I got a few little cool mods I did to my 24 that didn't really cost me too much to make it a little cooler looking, and maybe some light performance mods that I kind of figured out on my own. So first one I did was I wanted to lift the truck so I could put these Hobby Plus 18 scale tires on here. These are like little bead locks. I can't remember what tire it's supposed to be copying, but they look cool and they give you some ground clearance. And I raised the shocks by moving the shocks from the shock tower down to the chassis rails. I've seen some people do this, and that way you can run the tires and you don't have to like trim your body up. I really didn't want to cut this body up, so I did that. This is a little magnet with a hole in it, and then I also have a little washer under here that the magnet kind of like clips onto. All you have to do is just line your body post up, and I've seen people, glue stuff on here, but I was worried that it would melt the paint. So I just got a washer and then this little magnet, and I just zip tied it. So it's not permanent. So if you sell the truck or plan to do something different with it, you're not chopping it up too much. That was the goal of this build out, was do stuff that wouldn't change it too much and, make you have to buy new parts or, not spending a lot of money on it. So the next thing I did was I made a battery extender, because first time I put my battery in here directly and I tried to pull it out of here, I pretty much broke my fingernail in half. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to get this out, in and out to charge it. Maybe you're not, but I made a balance extender, I made a plug extender, so I can just plug my battery in and I can pull it apart without like pulling on the ESC super hard. Then also too, you can kind of see, I don't have any brass on this truck, but I do have these wheel weights that I stacked onto the servo. So that puts a bunch of weight up front. So normally the battery also goes here, and I was thinking, how can I get more weight up front? And I thought, the TRX4 has a little front battery tray that sits right here. So I thought, could I just, could I get my battery in here? And there's enough room for you to put your battery in here and kind of just use a rubber band. And I'll show you how I did that. So let's plug the battery in. And what did I do? I think I went like this. Put the balance lead underneath like that. And then I got just a rubber band like this, and I doubled it one time. And I put it through like this. And I just got it chilling there. It just sits right there. And doesn't even mess with my magnetic door thing, hinge. And so now you got your battery tucked in there. And my little weights kind of hit just a little bit, but it's not even that bad. So yeah, you can put your battery up here just with a rubber band. We didn't even buy anything. I kind of get worked up about these trucks because they sell so much cool stuff for them, but like the parts almost cost as much as like a 10 scale crawler. And I have a few of those, and it's like, if I'm going to spend money on something, I want to spend it on my full-size crawler and not this thing, because when I got it, I was stoked on it and played with it a bunch. And then summertime came around And so it's like I'm just going outside to crawl. But now that it's winter time again, you know, playing around in the house is pretty fun. So, you know, I was like, you know, I'll start playing with this again. And yeah, I really like it with just like the little mods. You know, I got all this flex now with the shocks, and I like driving it with like the tall ride height. And yeah, and I think this battery mod, this free mod, is probably like one of the best things you could do. And, you know, without spending a ton of money. Also, too, on the stock wheels, there's room behind these wheels. You can go to like a Lowe's, and they sell like metal washers, and you can fit the metal washer just inside of here. I don't have any washers in here, but on my last 24, I just found some washers, some steel washers, and just take your wheels to like Lowe's or Home Depot, and you can find a set of washers and just kind of like, you can glue them in or put E6000 and get some weight, more weight up front. But I like this thing. I don't care if it does really good or not. You know, the whole point is I want it to look cool. So a lot of people chop up the truck, and you know, it probably performs better, but then it just doesn't look as good. And I just think out of the box, this looks super sick. I took the lights out because they're blinding me, so I need to find some different lights. But yeah, those are just like my little free tips for this thing. I think the stock motor is fine. I don't think you need to get that brushless motor because it changes the CG in the truck. Like, the motor already sits super low in the truck, so having that big outrunner sitting up here, you know, it's gonna make your truck sit up more weight up front, like above your axles, and you really want to try to keep all the weight below the axle. So yeah, try this stuff out, see if it's cool. Let me know if there's any other cool stuff I don't know about. So maybe I get some clips of this thing driving on my desk or something. But thanks, and yeah, appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna try some climbs. I don't have any cool stuff to climb, but I got some pillows off my couch, so you can see how this thing kind of climbs with the battery in the front, just like on your TR Explorer. Makes a huge difference. Try not to blow this. Do a little descending. So definitely front biased. Kind of saw a nose wheelie down there, so yep. Let's try to go do this in reverse. Not super graceful, but I'll take it. So, yep. This is the video. Check it out. Please like and subscribe. Trying to get some more ideas for YouTube channel. But right now, these mods, that's it. That's all that's in here. Nothing special. Super fun little indoor guy, and I'll probably take it out sometime with the crew. So maybe you'll guys see this outside soon. Thanks. Good night.